What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. I'm Bert, and this is the Baggers and Brews channel. So if you have a motorcycle, and most likely if you're watching this, if you clicked on this, you do. You know that having a motorcycle is kind of a never-ending process of upgrades and installs and just constantly putting new stuff on the bike, trying to make it better, trying to make it your own. That's what this whole thing is about anyway, this whole motorcycle community. Everybody, we don't all want to have the same exact bike. You know, we all go to Harley, we buy the bikes. They only have so many to offer. So what do? We try to make it our own with all the aftermarket stuff. If you've been watching this channel, you know this already. If you haven't and it's your first time, you'll learn pretty quick. We like the Advanblack products a lot on this channel. One of several different brands that we just really like. Think the products are all quality. They've always been good to us, and really just keep using them on the bike. But today, in today's video, I want to show you guys a couple of little products that really won't break the bank, which is really nice considering a lot of times in the aftermarket world, you're spending a ton of money to do things to the bike. These are just little accent pieces to kind of really fine tune the bike, make it your own, make it custom. And Advanblack has come out with a really cool new lineup. They call it the Axion Performance lineup. It kind of goes hand in hand with the bag guards and the end caps that they came out with recently. But I think it's going to make a big difference on the bike, and these products really aren't, like I said, they're not going to break the bank, something you can do as far as motorcycles go on the cheap. So let me show you what I got. I'll tell you about these products, and then it really is only going to take a couple minutes. One of the beautiful things about this is all stuff that's super, super easy to put on. And then we'll see how it looks and see how big of a difference it makes on the bike. So let's check it out. All right, so item number one. Let me go ahead and pop this open. One hand is a little bit difficult. I already took out the top, so boom. So this is the Axion Performance Style Mirrors. Oop, there we are. So these are CNC-machined billet aluminum with a little carbon fiber insert here, which will be the absolute first carbon fiber and probably the only carbon fiber ever that goes on the gold digger here, because that's not really my thing, but just kind of a little accent. It's kind of cool. I think they look pretty sick. We'll see how they look once we get on there, but really nicely made. You got the Advanblack name on there, which is cool. Pretty neat. The next thing we got here is their new billet aluminum. Sorry, can't talk. The billet aluminum fuel tank gas cap with vent hose. Now, I know before I even show you guys this, I know right now at least half of you are going to hate this style. I already know Carolyn, my wife, wasn't a big fan of it. I kind of think it's cool, and was willing to check it out and try it. And so let's take a look, see what we got. Boom. Come on. Pretty cool with the black and red contrast. Trying to get out of the shadow here. Boom. I think that's pretty neat. Now, they say there's, benefits to the vented gas cap. I don't know a lot about it, but it's supposed to kind of release tank pressure, I guess, while you're riding, and I guess prevent vacuum lock and ensure smooth fuel flow. So again, I don't have a performance bagger. I'm not into the performance stuff like that, but I thought it looked cool, and I'll talk more about what I have on the bike now and why I wanted to go with this. So let's see what else. Then you have the matching seat knob. So this is for your the back of your seat to hold your seat on. And it's hard to see this, but you'll see it better when I get it out of the package. And then last but not least are the matching saddlebag bolts, or the security knobs that go on that hold your saddlebag on. So these, you'll see this better when I pull these out of this packaging. So just a couple little really simple additions that I think like will make a, definitely the gas cap, you know, because you're going to be able to see that really good. When you got the tour pack down here, let me flip this around. When you got the tour pack on here, come on, it's much harder to see the bolt. I got an Advanblack, one of their original ones on there right now, just all chrome, but I'm going to swap that anyway because I really don't have chrome on this bike. And then obviously you won't really see these, but when you open the bags you will, and I think that'll look good. But and then obviously the mirrors are going to be a big change. I've got the red accents on this bike, so I'm looking forward to getting rid of these. These are just the Harley coffin style ones, but looking forward to swapping them out with those red mirrors. So let me go ahead and pull these out. Now, it's, again, not really install video. These guys, this stuff all just screws on. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera. I'll get these on and then come back and give you a look. And you guys can all tell me in the comments what you think, what you hate, what you like. All right, let's go. Just a quick glance at these outside of the package. Sorry, but just a really nice contrast, nice finish, nice and clean, very well done. Important side note for the saddlebag bolts, you have to swap out, let me flip this around, you have to swap out these stock little, I don't even know what you call them, these little nut bracket thingies on both. They provide them. They provide them for you from Advan. You just got to pop them off and pop the new ones back in. Really simple. But they'll come with a little baggie. Not too hard. So what I will say, like I was starting to say a little bit before, one of the reasons I was down with giving this gas cap a go, even though it's kind of a performance style, I guess, and I don't have a performance bagger, and I don't really know a lot about the whole vented cap and if it's something I even need. But what I don't really dig is, and I thought I would, is this flush mounted gas cap. I was excited when I got the bike that was on there, and I thought I was really gonna like it, but it actually turns out I don't love it. Like, yeah, it's a nice clean flush look, but I really get annoyed with, like, sometimes trying to get it off. Sometimes it's no problem, but other times with certain gloves on, or with like maybe sweatier hands in the summer or something like that, sometimes it just gets in a weird spot and I'm trying to get it out and it won't pop up, and just overall kind of annoying. So I just wanted something that was easier to get off and on at a gas stop when you're in a hurry. So we'll give this a try and see if you like it. It's not like you can't switch back if for some reason I don't like it, but I really don't see that happening. So let me get this on. All right, so that is done. Really kind of simple. Couple little things. The two new brackets that go inside for the saddlebag bolt, you do got to kind of play with those and get them in the right spot, because they're much smaller than the bracket that's stock. So there's a bigger hole there, so they can move within that hole, whereas the original little bracket doesn't move because it fits perfectly in the hole. So you got to slide those around and kind of get them to where when you put the bolt through, it goes right, you know, it finds that hole. So that took a little playing with. Other than that, you know, mirrors are one bolt. A little trickier because I got the hand guards, but you know, so it's one extra thing to kind of hold as you're getting it positioned right. But let's check it out. Let me see what you guys think. All right, for starters, there is the gas cap, and you can see, you know, You might not like that little phallic piece sticking up there, but I don't think it'll bother me much. I think it looks pretty good. Then if you come back here, and then this is harder to see because it's down in here, but there's that other bolt. Now if you don't have a tour pack, this will be you'll be able to show that off a lot better, but with the tour pack you really can't see it. Let me go around here, I'll show you inside the saddlebags. Boom. There they are. Now, this would look a lot better if I had the liners. So, Alan, if you're watching, you want to send me some red liners, let's go hook a brother up. But that is the knobs on the inside. And then last but not least are the mirrors. You can see that carbon inlet right there. Nice red, matching all my other red. Hard to get good lighting in the garage. I still need a little more lighting in here, but all in all, I think you can get the gist of it. Still gotta like sit on it outside and get them kind of adjusted to where I need them, but very simple install. There we go, that's a little better right there. Pretty cool, I dig it. And obviously they match right up with the end caps on these bad boys, and obviously I got the rest of the red going on. So, get this lighting right. So there you have it, guys. That is just a few little accent pieces that can really make a big difference on the overall look and customization of your bike. I'm digging it. We'll see how the gas cap works. But it goes right on and right off, much easier than having to try to get that flush mount one to pop open and then turn it. It's just too many steps when you're in a hurry and you're at a gas stop and people are waiting for you or whatever. Just kind of a hassle. So I like it. Just another little customized piece. So that is that. Again, those are Advanblack, Axion collection. And let me give you some stats real quick here. Whew. All right, so there you go. That's the Axion Performance lineup from Advanblack. I'll give you some stats here on these items real quick. It is hot, and I am wearing a like a hoodie, so I'm sweating like a stuck pig. But anyway, so the mirrors, they run 219. So I don't really know in comparison. I think, you know, it's probably not much different than Harley's and some of the other ones. I'd have to look them up, but I really haven't. So you guys can always do that. The fuel tank gas cap. Now that one is, if you just go with the solid black, that's $109. And these are prices as of right now, guys. Things could change. Who knows? Tariffs, this, that, the next. I don't know. This is at the time of filming, so don't come texting me talking about how that's not what the price was. I'm just trying to kind of give you guys an idea and help you see if it's something you'd be interested right off the bat. So $109 for the black one. If you get any of the colors, which are red, purple, orange, green, gold, and blue, they're $129. Really not that bad. Then the bolt kit, the 4 bolts for the saddlebags, that's $79. And then finally, the seat bolt is $24.99. So those are all items that you can get, you know, considerably on the cheap for motorcycle aftermarket parts. They also do have a carbon fiber adjustable shift linkage with the colors and stuff as well. I did not get that because I have a custom shift linkage, and I like it, so I don't want to swap that out. But yeah, just some pretty quick, easy, simple items to upgrade your bike, give it that custom look, and not break the bank. So check them out at advanblack.com, guys. Great company. I've had nothing but great experiences with them. I can only speak for myself. So check them out. And that's it. I got to I got to hit the road. I got to go vote. It's Tuesday. It's an election year here in New Jersey, so got to go get that governor primary vote on. But that's the look. Oh, oh, I got swallowed a fly. What the? Whoo! Sorry about that. Whoo! I think I just choked on air, if that's even possible. Sorry about that. So that's it. You saw the guys, the look. Let me know what you think in the comments. How you feel about the gas cap, the whole collection as a whole, something that you would do. Again, multiple colors of all these items. Black, red, purple, orange, green, gold, and blue. So there's got to be something out there that fits your bike. If you got a black bike, any of them fit it. So, all right, that's a wrap, guys. Hey, if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can always head over to baggersandbrews.com. Check out the merch over there. We got merch directly on the site, and then we also have our Printify store. So both of those links are in there. Check out the merch. I got some new stuff in the Printify store. Also, if you're interested and you really want to support the channel, you can join and become a member. That little tab is right next to the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. And that's it, man. We're going to keep plugging away. I still have things to put on this bike. These little simple ones kind of came in and jumped ahead of some other stuff. But I still got some lighting from Advanblack and some lighting from Zero 3D. The lighting for Advanblack is just the insert lighting for the hand guards. And then I got some actual Zero 3D lighting as well. Still got to do the whole underglow kit. I know some people don't like that, but I dig it. So I still got to do that, but that's going to be a big project on, one day where I got to get up on the lift and stuff. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji, whatever, anything. Hit that thumbs up button. And hey, share us with a friend if you want. All right. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Deuces.